Welcome to ARVN Plays. This will be episode 22 of my Fire in the Lake playthrough, with me playing as the US and the other three factions being played by the Tru'ng expansion bots. Okay, so it's up to me on this combined action platoons card. I don't really fancy the event. So I am going to action in here, one op and special activity. Okay, so what do I actually want to do here? Well, a coup is coming and I need to get these US troops out of Laos. But I don't want to just get them out and do nothing with them. That would seem a bit pointless. So what I'm going to do is a patrol and an advise, because I can do an advise with the patrol. Okay, so the purpose of the patrol, I think it's probably the first time I'm doing it, is protect line of communications, reposition among cities, location any lines of communications or city. All right, cost 0. Procedure, move any US troops to or along adjacent line of communications or cities, stopping at insurgents. Okay, so with that in mind, and as it's free, I'm going to move these guys here, sitting in Laos, onto this nice line of communication here, along here. Now let's have a quick read of that patrol again. Move any US troops to or along adjacent lines of communications or cities, stopping at insurgents. In each location, activate one enemy for each US cube there, and if desired, free assault on one line of communication. Like the sound of that. So we'll send this guy along Route 14 here, and we'll activate him. We'll send this guy along here from Dakto onto this line of communication. Activate. And this guy, well, as that's as far as they can go, he might as well come along here as well. It's on that line of communication. Now, have I got any other I'd like to patrol? I think otherwise, I think I'll send one US troop out here to protect that line of communication, just in case the VC gets a little bit snarky. I think everywhere else I'm okay. Maybe we'll send one out here. Remember, these are all free for me, so not a problem. But that gets my troops out of southern Laos. If I'm, if the coup comes, they would be going straight to out of play, whereas the ARVN go to available forces. Okay, so that protects that. I can do one free assault on a line of communication, and I'll use it to take out this guy here. Okay, return to available. Boom. Then I will do the advise action. Strike with indigenous forces, add aid. Op trainer patrol, so it's allowed. 1 or 2 spaces not selected for training. Well, I haven't selected any spaces for training because I didn't do any. Each space, sweep in place or assault with ARVN. Cost of 0. Or activate an underground ranger or irregular to remove 2 enemy pieces. Then if desired, +6 to aid. Right. So this will be one of the locations I do it, southern Laos. I've got 4 ARVN cubes. Free assault. They can take out these 2 pieces here because ARVN will take it 2 to 1 in the jungle. So that takes out total available and total available, which drops them down a victory point and makes me happy. So that's first place. The second place, so where are the rangers? We've got a ranger here. So we want to be somewhere. I've got rangers or US irregulars. We can take out 2 of them pieces. So I could use this piece to take out 2 of them. Doesn't appear to be anywhere else that's fortuitous. Nice if I'd had one in here. Take out those 2 pieces. But I don't. So I can't take out the base as a still underground irregulars. And it's got to be able to, he's already active, so I can't use him. Okay. Or activate an underground ranger or irregular. So we'll activate here to take out those 2. Just seeing if there was anything more that was better than that option. I don't think so. All right, so that's those 2. And yes, aid +6. Absolutely, because aid was hammered. It's slowly creeping back up, but it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that will conclude my activation. But main purpose of that was to get those 3 cubes out of Southern Laos and looking at that train up as a operation. Yes, we can finish off those NBA. Maintains coin control in Southern Laos. And yeah, we managed to get rid of that guerrilla that was getting ready to sabotage that line of communication there. So we're keeping resources flowing north to south. So that was the purpose of that. Okay, so we now go to, what are the ARVN going to do? All right, so we bring this up. Okay, I should have actually checked here first. Were they available for the pivotal event? No, there was more than 20 US troops on the map. Okay, all right, so we're here looking at second eligible. So active faction, we first eligible on upcoming cards. So let's have a look. They're not first eligible on that card, critical or not. Oh, I've lost my picture. Come back. Okay. So that's first eligible chose op plus SA. Yes, we did. An event is performed all critical and effective. All right, so we need to look to see if this will help them at all. 18. God, 18 is nothing for them. Couldn't give them monkeys. So going back on that. So the answer is no. Will be first eligible on upcoming card. There won't be, as we've already determined. We're about third on that. First eligible to op only. Or first eligible chose op plus SA. We did. So they will do a lim op. Right, I must remember this is a lim op. Okay. Passed. Okay. All right, so they're doing a lim op. That's where we get the cards out. First card is M. Let's bring up the cards. Let's have a look what we've got for ARVN M. Right, let's zoom in. Right. NBA control plus NBA base is equal to greater than 14. No, it's down to 6. So no. So in actual fact, we're drawing new cards, so it's not M. Okay. Next one up is J. Any two pop space with support where ARVN cubes exceed US cubes. Ooh. Oh, they're going to try and do something surreptitious again. Any two pop space with support. So this one definitely looks like it. Where ARVN cubes exceed US cubes. Just a tad. So the answer to that question is yes. Oh, 3d6 available ARVN pieces. Well, there are 0 available ARVN pieces, so we get to flip this card. Come on, JJ. All right. All line of communication routes from Canthal to Hoi blocked? No. So they will do sweep. Use move priorities. And then they'll probably do a govern. So use move priorities for a sweep. Okay, so that's the first time I've seen one of those from them. So let's bring up the move priorities. That's this table here, move priorities. This is the hardest table of them all. Okay. Well, first of all, let's see what sweep will do officially. The normal rules. So enter any area, find enemy. Fair enough. Location, any province or cities. 3 resources per space selected. Procedure, move any ARVN troops, if desired, onto any adjacent insurgent free lines of communication, then onto an adjacent space. Then activate 1 enemy guerrilla per ARVN cube or ranger there, or in jungle 1 for every 2. So there's a few ARVN troops dotted around. They could come in here and sweep here. And they might be able to do a sweep here. Might be able to get these guys out of southern Laos into here. Should remove that. Yeah, so let me just click end of faction play. Yeah, get through all the movement trails. So there's a few things they could do here. All right. It's all dependent on that number there. For every area they select after the first, they have to roll a 4, 5, or 6 to carry on. So, move priorities. Okay, so we're going down this one here. Select a destination, the space specified by the current Tru'ng card, or if none, the MP faction's space selection priorities table, and not already selected as a destination. Okay, so what does that mean? Right. So the first destination we're looking at is the space by the current Tru'ng. There was no space selected by the current Tru'ng. Okay. Or if none, the NP faction space selection priorities and not already selected destination. We go back to the space selection priorities, which is these here. Okay. And we look along, shift or no, place bases, sweep or transport destinations. So that's the column we're looking at here. So we go down. Well, we need to zoom out a little bit. Wish this worked a little bit more efficiently, guys. I want you to see the tables. Okay, city or province in South Vietnam without coin control. Okay, so they could sweep into there. Well, there's innumerable ones actually. They could sweep pretty much over the board, so we'll have to narrow it down a little more than that. Okay, so next point, most pop. All right, so we're looking at two pop places. That was nearly a word tongue. So there's that one there. These two, so there could be a sweep into here. Okay, nothing here or here because they're both ones. It's got to be non-coin controlled, wasn't it? Without coin control. So yeah, so those two. So it won't be into binned in because that has got coin control. However, it could be this one here, which is Quang Tin, with no coin control. It could be here, Quang Tri, because there's no coin control. Okay, so those are the places so far selected. So let's narrow it down. Right. Enemy base. Enemy base. So that takes off that one, and that one. In fact, that narrows it down to one space, doesn't it? Here, Quang Tin. So we've found our destination. It's Quang Tin. Okay. So we go back now to this. So we've done the A. So we've now affected our destination. Select an origin, the space with the most movable pieces within reach of the destination and not already selected as a destination. Well, space with the most movable pieces is Southern Laos. That's got 4. There's already 2 in there. Cloak Duck's got 3. No, it's got 4 too. Okay. Because they could come along this road here in the sweep. Remember, sweep is to the destination. Okay. So they could be multiple places. They come at selected origin, space the most movable pieces. So that's got 4. That's got 4. Okay. And not selected the destination. Anywhere else can get into there? No, it's too far for anything else. There's one of those two that is selected first. Okay. B. Select pieces to keep in origin. So keep sufficient pieces to change no coin control in South Vietnam. Not worried about that. Keep all cubes in South Vietnam. Keep coin cubes equal to enemies on lines of communication. Keep 3 coin cubes in spaces with a coin base. Coin firepower. Keep coin firepower vulnerable. Too many words. ARVN cubes greater than US threat. No, either of those two. Okay, select places to move to. Well, we know we're moving to. So keep coin cubes equal to, right, so keep sufficient pieces to change no control in South Vietnam. Well, these guys aren't coming from South Vietnam. So from one of those 2 spaces, it doesn't really matter. So I think we need to, well, will they want to keep that as coin control? Coin firepower, no. Keep 3 coin cubes based with a coin base, no. Keep coin cubes equal to enemies on lines of communication. No, keep coin cubes. So that's got nothing to do about keeping select pieces to keep in the origin. Nothing there mentioning keeping any of those 4 cubes in Southern Laos. Okay, keep coin firepower. There's no enemy in the origin, so select pieces to move to. Get one active MP faction piece to destination. Yeah. US base, no. US patrol Saigon, no. Ooh, one page. Right, okay. So that reads to me, again, using the Maximus to the Mostus, there's one destination there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. So on a sweep, it's not jungle. So as far as I remember, it's 1 for 1 then, isn't it? Sweep, move any ARVN troops if desired onto adjacent, yeah. Then activate one enemy guerrilla per ARVN. 1 for 2 in jungle. Okay, so these 4, there's nothing telling that they need to stop. 1, 2, 2, 3. They did not have to remain in Southern Laos, which is the main thing we checked for on that move priorities. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need another 2 pieces. So what will they do down here? Because they can get there as well. Okay. Keep all cubes in South Vietnam, so not leaving. Keep coin cubes equal to enemies in lines community. Keep 3 coin cubes in spaces with a coin base. Okay, there is a coin base. All right, they need to keep 3 cubes. And say troops. Keep three coin cubes in spaces with a coin base. Okay, well, that's 3. We can send 3 out. 1, 2. Do they need to do more than that? That gets them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. So let's leave it as that. Okay. So that's a sweep in that area there. Okay. So let's activate all those. And that costs 3 resources. One, 2, 3. Now they're all dice to see if they do another destination. So there's got to be a 4, 5, or 6. They will. Okay, so that was the only one which had the coin base. So we're looking at, I'm going to put that there to show we've done that one. Okay, so there was Quang Tri, Tay Ninh, and Hien Phong. So going back on the most pop here, enemy base, city or province with the fewest enemy pieces. All right, so this has got 3, that's got 2, and that's got 1. Now, can they get this mountain? So they only need 1. Will this guy come out of Hoi? Okay. Change no control. Keep all cubes in South Vietnam. Keep coin cubes equal to enemies on the air. Keep 3 coin cubes in space with the coin base. No coin base. Keep no. And keep ARVN cubes greater than US troops. Yes. All those are applicable. So they can move in here as a sweep. Gaining coin control, activating that gorilla. Like it. So put that there to show that was done. 4, 5, or 6 to continue. Oh, we've got to pay the 3 resources. What? Right. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, or 6 to continue. They do. Okay, so we're back down to these 2 spaces now. Okay, so let's bring that up here. So with the fewest enemy pieces. So the next one that they will do is here. Now, can they get to this jungle? There's 4 pieces here that can actually move in. Activates those. Okay. So next up is, well, 4, 5, 6 to continue. They do. Oh, still got to pay the resources for that previous one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And again, they've got enough troops here. Activate there and there. Spend the 3 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 to continue. They do, but is there anywhere else they can? Realistically, this troop I don't see actually. I mean, I suppose they could, but they need to keep at least 3 cubes here. Well, yes, they can. That's a 2 province. Yep. So he could cross into here by this route, sweep in. Costing them another 3 resources. 1, 2, 3. I want to continue doing well on the rolls, but I can't see is there anywhere else. You haven't got the troops here. They've done that. They've done that. 1 troop's not. You need 2 troops. I think that actual end their sweep was quite successful. So the next part of their card is select 1 special activity. So do they do patrol? No. Governing up 2 spaces. Okay. So it was positional activity. So they did patrol, which they didn't do, they would do govern. And then we would do it in that order. So they didn't do patrol, so they'll try and raid with underground rangers in place first. Remove an enemy base. Okay, so let's have a look at raid. Raid. Reposition and strike with special forces. Accompany ops, patrol, sweep, or assault. So yes, location, any 1 or 2 spaces. Each space, move in any adjacent ranger if desired, then if desired, activate underground ranger there to remove 2 enemy pieces. Bases last, no tunnels. Okay, so where are their rangers? So we have 1. Well, I'm going to get rid of all the horns. Okay, so we have a ranger here. A ranger here. Right, 3 rangers. Okay, so got 3 rangers out. So raid with underground rangers in place first, remove an enemy base, and using remove. Okay, so is there any space where there is anything to remove there? No. Answer that one. No, and no. So where they are, doesn't apply. Okay, so we now need to look at this and look at the remove or replace. Is there a vulnerable base? No. Well, yes, there is. It's not very vulnerable. These bases are vulnerable because these are all now active. But the bases still can only be eliminated once these guys are gone. Because if you look again and look at the raid on here, each base moving an adjacent ranger. Then if you decide, activate an underground ranger there to remove 2 enemy bases last. So, but that ranger can move in there and then get flipped, activate to remove 2 enemy pieces. So, return available. Return to available. Okay, so that's that one. And this ranger here, there's no enemy base there or anywhere around here. And this one, anywhere near enemy base, no, there's no vulnerable base. So, okay, moving to the next priority on there then. Raid Laos, Cambodia, not 2 enemies without coin control. Raid Laos, Cambodia with not 2 enemies without coin control. We are doing a raid. Okay, 1 to 2 enemies without coin control. So it could be here. Interesting. Or here or here. Yes. Raid Laos, Cambodia with 0 to 2 enemies without coin control. I think those apply. Either are going to pop. No. Okay, so we need to select randomly. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's this one. So this guy goes in there, activates, takes those 2 guys out. So they couldn't remove an enemy base, and then you use remove. And that's it. So stop. We've done that card. All right, so end faction play. End card play. Draw card. Still no coup. Okay, that was quite interesting. Right, I'm going to end that there. So if you enjoyed what you've been watching, please click the like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Remember to hit that bell button if you want to get any alerts that I put up a new video. Any comments, much appreciated as always. Till next time.